Yo, boxing antics. I'm back again with another banger. Boy, listen. Yo, listen. You know, a lot of crazy stuff been happening recently, right? Let's talk about it. I thought I'd come on and do a quick stream and give my take on it. Now, kudos to Terence Bud Crawford. Kudos to the Omaha, the Nebraska, the birth, the place he represents. Understand? Last month he became two-time undisputed champion, defeating Errol Spence Jr., former unified champion, and he was also undefeated until that night. It was a history in the making for Terence Bud Crawford. And you know what? He's making moves now. He's gone around different stations, broadcast, doing interviews, shows that he's never ever done before. He's never had those kind of publicity before. Before he was, wasn't outspoken enough. We were craving, Bud should do this, Bud should do more and more to get his name out. He was getting criticized. Left, right, center, there was nothing but critique. He was then selling the fight against Errol Spence Jr. There's no commotion to boost up the ticket price for the pay-per-view. Well, that's well and said, right? But now he feels more confident in himself. He's on top of the world. He's on top of the hill now. He's reaching for the hill of Himalayan mountain. The world is oyster now. He's got everything in the palm of his hand. And that's what, you're supposed to do. You're supposed to feel like that. Nobody can beat you. Nobody on his level. Hey, I'll do the same, man. Trust me, I'll do the same. I will feel the same as well. I feel like I'm untouched. I'm untouchable. Nobody can beat me. I'm on this reign now. I'm on a roll now. Put anyone in front of me, they're getting smoked. They're going to sleep expert. But, hey guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the likes, and always share my content, man. You know what I mean? Stop hating, show the brother nothing but love. So, and if you want to support the channel, man, my cash app's down below. It just only helps the platform grow, and that's it. Any donation is welcome. Because I just had a bloody phone call, I had to reject it. He's willing to fight Canelo Alvarez, the 4-weight class champion, multiple division champion, undisputed at 168. But not long ago, Terence, he said, my weight is what, max 154-ish? You also said, there's levels. There's weight class for a reason. Now you're preying on Canelo Alvarez. let's keep it real here. I know you're looking for payday. I know you're looking for payday. The last hurrah, the last big bag before you retire. Hey, it's cool, man. It's cool and dandy. It sounds good. But you also have to remember, Canelo Alvarez, despite what you guys might think about Canelo Alvarez, but let's keep it a buck. He ain't joke. He's not the type of guy you want to fool around with. He's fully fledged and comfortable at 168 now. He's already had multiple fights now at 168. That's his division. That's his bread and butter. I know what you guys are going to say. Yeah, Terence Crawford is a slick black fighter. You know, he's a mover, a switcher. As you know, he could do by a variety of things in the ring. His IQ, his punch. He's a knockout. He can switch angles all of a sudden from orthodox to southpaw, southpaw to orthodox. But when you're facing someone against Canelo Alvarez, listen, it's more to it than that. He also has an IQ as well. He also can punch you accurately, precisely. He's very methodical with punches, very calculated. Very calculated. He don't waste a lot of punches. He conserves a lot of energy. He will hunt you down, pressure you down. And those combinations, those body punches, the liver shots, how are you going to cope with those punches? The power that generates from his legs all the way to his hips, to his arms and fists when he whips on you. You'll feel like you had a whiplash. People say the last few fights, Canelo Alvarez is slowing down. He hasn't been looking as usual as before. The movements, the head movements kind of slowing down. His leg, we all know about his leg. He had surgery a while ago. So he hasn't been too very, the activity hasn't been enough in the ring. When I say activity, as in like moving a lot around the ring, using his legs, footworks. But beside that point, I mean, Canelo is Canelo. And Canelo, we know he's not coming down. He ain't doing no catch weight. He's the face of boxing. He's the money man. He's a cash cow. He calls a shot. And he made it clear. I will fight Terence Crawford if he moves up to 168. But there's no way in hell I'm coming back down. Because I can't make it anymore. It's impossible. Terence, you even mentioned about the catch weight, right? Around about 159 max, or no more than that. But listen, at the end of the day, when you want to face someone, the king of the division, the face of boxing at 168, you have to follow what he says. He'll make the decision. He'll put the clause. He'll make sure who's the A side is. And we know Canelo's the A side. He calls the shot. I don't want Terence Crawford in this position, in this life, focusing on the limelight he's getting right now, because he's never had those kind of attention before, right? So that could be a distractive. You know, he has to, you know, at the end of the day, he has to focus what's ahead of him. There's other fights to be made. Hey, you want Jermell Charlo? Jermell Charlo's there, but we know Jermell facing Canelo in September, and we still don't know the outcomes yet. Because Canelo, I mean, then the Canelo can lose against Jermell Charlo. We don't know yet. It's all myths. Everybody knows. Everybody already saying Canelo's going to win against Jermell Charlo. But in fact, Jermell Charlo is a better fighter, a better boxer, has more skills and ability. He's a lot better than his older brother, Jermell Charlo, who's been inactive over 2 flipping years due to his personal issues. That's what he's going through right now. Because Jermell can win against Canelo, and then what? Everything just changes. It flips. I understand you try and chase another legacy. You want to be a 3-time undisputed champion. Can you imagine? 3-time undisputed champion in this era. Go up to 168 and beat Canelo Alvarez. And then moving back down to 154. That's if Jermell Charlo comes back down to 154. And then beat Jermell Charlo. And maybe become 4-time undisputed champion. Now that is some crazy storyline there. That is a movie right there in the making. If that was to happen. That's if. It's all if, a big if. Hey, you got Tim Tszyu. Why not face Tim Tszyu at 154? Go to Australia. Hey, that's another big money bag there. Because Tim Tszyu is very popular in Australia. He's a superstardom in Australia. He packs out the stadiums over there. You got more chance beating Tim Tszyu. I'm not saying easy, but you have chance to beat Tim Tszyu. He still got 147. You got Butienis. Now, I don't know why you don't want to face Butienis. I guess high risk, low reward. Because Butienis is a high risk, low reward. Perhaps he can give trouble. He can make things very awkward and change the game. Maybe he is the only one can defeat Terence Crawford. They almost got a similar style. Similar IQ, but Bard's got the edge. They say he's a veteran in the game. But Boots younger, fresher, hungrier. He can punch. He can switch. He's got the IQ. Mobile, agile. So he's got the youth on his side. Hey, those Philly shells, you know, Phillies don't play around. They're all about the smoke. But at the end of the day, Boot had a chance to face Terence Crawford, but he decided to go the sidewalk. He decided to go the sideways and say, nah, forget Terence. We know you ducked Terence Crawford. We know that. You took a different route, different direction. Capping all this time. Yapping. But Ennis is there. He's waiting in line. Now, I don't know if that's a big money fight. That's not a big money fight. For the purists, for the hardcore fans, it's a, hey, it's the fight we want to see. For sure. Whether if Boots can beat Terence Crawford, we don't know. Because like I said, Bud got the edge. Bud's more experienced in the game. He's a veteran. He's already a two-time undisputed champion. And that speaks volume. You know? So, stylistically, it'd be a great matchup, but then also it can go wrong. And you know what? If Boots was to win against Terence Crawford, if that fight was to ever happen, which I doubt it, he could literally F up the money bag for Terence Crawford, even contemplating facing Canelo Alvarez in the future. But Terence Crawford, he set his eyes, he's praying on Canelo Alvarez. He's talking a lot more now. He's mentioning Alvarez's name a lot. So it's clear and it's an evidence that he wants Canelo Alvarez more than anything. Even though Errol Spence Jr. activate his rematch clause. And obviously the fight might take place at 154 because both of those guys can't even make the weight now. They struggle to make the weight at 147. But hey, we just need to see what happens when Errol Spence Jr. comes back. He can F up everything and switch up the game. He can come in and beat Terence Crawford and show the world why he looked on that night, the first time when they fought together, when they fought in the ring. Because we know Errol Spence Jr. didn't look the same. He looked nervous. It was disbelief. There's no belief in himself. Didn't believe in himself that, you know, I could go out there and beat Terence Crawford. You can see everything. The picture tells us 1,000 stories. Even from the ring walk to the ring. Something wasn't right about Errol Spence, Errol Spence Jr. on that night. But we're not making no excuses. Oh no. At the end of the day, you took the fight. Once you signed the contract, you're supposed to come 100% and show up and show out. A lot of people say he was drugged up, he was high. Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, my phone bloody got overheated, and then obviously I had to wait till my phone to get cooled down. It bloody took me out, but I'm back now. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. As I was saying, hey, Terence Crawford, it's a good thing. You're doing your rounds, going to every single station, doing interviews one after another. A lot of people are respecting you even more and more, and they're glad. But now you're eyeing on Canelo Alvarez. You know, it's a big money fight. It's another legacy fight. And hey, listen, this ain't joke. Facing Canelo Alvarez is no joke. You understand? Hey, Shelton, what's up, my brother? Welcome to my kingdom. Always coming here and showing me nothing but love. Hey, Shelton, are you available to talk? Let me know. Let me know. I'll send you the link if you're available for a few minutes. Let me know. Stop hiding your ugly face. Don't be scared. Why are you ducking me, boy? Why are you ducking me, son? Don't duck, son. What night, man? What are you on about? There's no night for you. You're flipping owl. You don't go to sleep, remember. Owl don't sleep. Owl stays awake. I gotta start my day early. Okay. You start your day early. You're ducking me, boy. You're ducking me. That's what it is. No, but listen, what I'm saying now is yeah, I know you are. I know you are. You're a PIMP. That's why you don't go to sleep. A pimp never goes to sleep. Just like Terence Crawford. He don't go to sleep anymore. He's having sleepless night. Every day and night, he's dreaming about Canelo Alvarez. He's contemplating, how am I going to get out of the boxing? How am I going to get out of the boxing, without a big bag? Now I'm looking for a big bag, a big payday. I want the big money bag, a cash cow. I'm calling out the cash cow. Pimp don't go to sleep. Remember that. Pimp, they're hustlers. Hustlers don't go to sleep. They stay woke. In case they have short change, they're counting the money every single day, every night, especially when it comes to nightfalls. Boy, they're looking at this every single cent. They don't want no loose change. They don't want no money going missing. Because we know, Mr. Shelton, me and you know what happens if there's loose change. You try to screw someone over, doesn't look good. Hey, Shelton, hop on, man, for at least about 2 minutes, man. You get me? I want to start being more active, because you know why? Like Bud says, I stay active. Yeah, and we know what he's trying to say when he say I stay active. He's not saying I stay active in the ring. Oh no. Terence Crawford all of a sudden became a thug when he said that. He's running around the streets now in Omaha, like he owns a place. Hey, kudos to him, right? Because that's where he's from. I got ugly man, Mr. Shelton. You see, I was willing to drop a link, but this LDBC guy didn't want no smoke with me. I want to all the smoke. But see, that's what happens when they duck me. Because they're afraid. They don't want no smoke with me. They're afraid I'm going to put him in a position he won't know how to answer, how to counteract. He's afraid I'm going to give him a whiplash combination at the top and come with a whip right in his flipping liver with a body shot. Yeah? We know what happens when once you take that body shot, you're not getting up. You're bending the knee. I'll make sure you're bending the knee. And you know what? This is how real I am, guys. An LDBC member came to my channel. I was willing to drop the link, and he said no. It's night in Mississippi. It's not me who's saying it. He said, I quote, "It's night in Mississippi. I got early start tomorrow morning." But guess what? All an excuse. I even gave him a chance. Hey, you don't need to spend hours and ends with me. Jump on, hop on for 1 or 2 minutes. He said, no, not tonight, not today. I quote, he said, some other time. And another time, he said. You know what that means? Another time means I don't want no smoke tonight. I'm ducking the smoke. I'll hop on next time when you're around. Just say it. Just say it. Lay it. Tell the truth. You don't want no smoke with me. I'm the undisputed here. I'm the king killer here. Hey, Shelton. Keep laughing. Keep laughing. Guess what? Who's got the last laugh? It's me. You wasn't a man enough to hop on. So stop the cap. Oh, it's 7:15 a.m. in the morning. I got early start. You ugly dude. It's already morning in your flipping area. It's already bloody 7:15 in the morning. So when you plan to go to sleep? You big ass sloth. You know Sloth from Goonies? That's you early hours in the morning. Hey, you guys. Here. Now, you know what? For you saying this, Shelton, this is what you deserve. You have officially became Donkey of the Day and Donkey of the Year.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Hee-haw.
Hee-haw. Hee-haw. That's a donkey for you, Shelton. No, I can't look like Sloth from Goonies. That's not me. That was for you. And I proudly announced that's you. I was grateful enough to mention your name and say it was you. You have officially became a Donkey of the Day and Donkey of the bloody whole year. But you know what though, Mr. Shelton? To my brother, a member of LDBC, which I have utmost respect for him. You know that? Because I fuck with him. We'll go back and forth. I have nothing but love and respect. You know why? He's man enough to come on to my stream and dropping dozen of flipping comments, but too scared to jump on the panel. Hey, Shelton, I was cooking at the beginning. I was saying, Shelton, before you go, just stay on. I know you're scared to jump on the panel. I know you like to be behind the keyboard. You got your curtains closed, no windows open, no ventilation. I understand. You're behind the keyboard on your phone. I know. You're behind the keyboard. I know. Terence Crawford doing a lot of rounds nowadays. He's getting nothing but publicity. Nothing but light camera action more than anything in this world. Bro, he's never had this before. He's never done this before. He was never ever an outspoken guy. He's very limited what he says. He's got a brain of a mustard seed. Let's face it. His interviews was nothing but lackluster and boring as heck. It's like watching a paint dry. To this day, I feel like I'm watching a paint dry when I watch Terence Crawford. But what I'm observing now, what's coming out from his mouth, what he wants next, the next challenge. He wants Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, I know. You want Payday. I know. You want Payday. I know. We all want Payday. Mr. Shelton wants Payday. I want Payday. But Canelo Alvarez, despite what we say and what we think, face it, it'll be a huge task, a huge challenge. He ain't a guy to mess around with. He's fully fledged at 168. He's already had few fights. Okay, his last few fights wasn't great. Slowing down. But it's the W that counts. It's the win. Yeah, I know. He has been knocking, his opponent out recently. Facts. This is why me and you, Shelton, we are in a right place. We are in a right page. We have the same scripture. And I'm going to rip you because you didn't come on the panel. You see that bars? I could throw a lot of bars and lines. And one thing we do agree. Canelo will whip Terence Crawford. I know a lot of channels are going to be saying, but Terence Crawford is a slick black fighter. He's a, switch hitter. He's got the IQ. He's got the punch. He carries himself around about 160, 170 on his off day. That's his walk around weight. He's this and that. He's got the wrestling background. He's been knocking his opponent out. He's 39 wins, 38 KOs. Hey, but you have never ever faced anyone at 168, let alone at 154. Let's see how well you do at 154. 147, you did your bit. You did your thing. You proved a lot of doubters. A lot of people did hate on you. A lot of people did say, oh, Errol Spence Jr., he's going to do him over. He's going to knock him out. He's a big guy. He's a big bully. But, hey, look what happened. Look what happened. Things turned for the worse. Terence Crawford took Errol Spence Jr. to another realm. A realm that he's never seen before. He's never been there before. He took him to school. That night, Terence Crawford made a history. That night, Terence Crawford made people the believers instead of disbelievers. Now everybody hopping on his nut wagon. Everybody on his nut wagon. Oh man, Terence Crawford, man. Terence Crawford's gonna beat Canelo, man. You know, I know you want Canelo. I know you want a payday, payday. No, so easy. Oh no, not so easy. In my voice, I say, not so easy. Terence Crawford, not so easy. You cannot beat me. I'll show you what class is. I'll show you what level is. I'm the man. I'm the king of my division at 160. I am the undisputed champion of the world. I am not backing down. I am not coming down. No catch weight. Terence. Hey, Terence, you want to face me? You come to 168. I'll show you what Canelo's about. Canelo is, like I said, Canelo is fully fledged at 168. He is the Mexican king of this era. He is the Mexican king of this era in this generation. Johnny Durag, my boy. What's up, my G? He see, Shelton, learn from John Durag. How he comes across, how he approaches, how he comes to my channel and show me nothing but love and respect. And that's what I love. I want people to come and show me support. Canelo, like Johnny said, Terence versus Canelo is a mega fight. It's the biggest fight right now, so far. But my thing is, Terence, and the thing was, even before, nobody mentioned about Canelo. Not even a peep he mentioned about Canelo. The Canelo word didn't even come out from Terence Bud Crawford before. Because we remember his past interview said there's levels to this game. There's a weight class for a reason. But now I think, you know what? He's having a sleepless night. His walk around weight, let's say give or take 160 to 170. He's feeling himself now. He's on top of the world. He feels like, you know what? I could climb the Himalayan mountains now and reach for the star. Reach for the sky. Make it or break it. It's all about, you know what? I might as well reach for the sky, the highest of the pinnacle. And that's a legacy fight. That's the fight that I want now, Canelo. I am preying on Canelo. I am hunting down on Canelo. I am the man now. And nobody can stop me. I am unstoppable. Why not? Why should I aim low if I could go high? I might as well aim high now and call out the big bad wolf. might as well go and call out the cash machine, the jackpot, the lottery ticket. He's the golden goose, despite what we might say about Canelo Alvarez. But the fact is fact. He's the cash cow. Everybody wants to fight Canelo. Even Benavidez clamoring, hunting him down. He's like a scavenger, Benavidez. He's hungry. He's looking for that food. He's been calling Canelo out. But he's not getting the fight anymore. Not yet. UGC, my brother, thank you, my brother, coming in my kingdom, showing me nothing but love and appreciation, as always. I cooked, UGC, I cooked Mr. Shelton from LDBC. I cooked him. And I bloody threw him in the dirt. I was on a roll. I said, come on, hop on the panel. He said, nah, it's night over here. I got early start. And then he says, it's 7:15 a.m. in Mississippi. I go, you motherfucker. How's it night then if it's 7:15? It's early hours in the morning. Say so. Just say it. Say it. You don't want no smoke with me. You don't want to come on the panel. I said, okay. You don't need to spend hours and ends on the panel with me. How about a few minutes? 1 minute, 2 minutes. He said, and you can look at the comment. He said, some other time. Some other time. Some other time? What do you mean some other time? Say it and lay it. Just be truthful to yourself. You don't want to come on the panel. You don't want that smoke. And I said to him, don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. He said, some other time. Some other time. I said, okay then. You had your chance. He didn't have the balls to come on the panel. But we know those LDBC members, they like to close the window, close the curtain, no ventilation, and stay behind the keyboard, behind the phones, and start tick, 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 tick. That's what they're good at. The fingers are good at just clicking the buttons behind the keyboard. I said, okay, you keep on doing that, Mr. Shelton. You keep on doing that. Some other time. Some other time. What cracked me up even more when he said it's nighttime over here, before he even gave his time, before he even mentioned what time it is at Mississippi. I said, okay, it's night over here. You know, he's got early hours, you know, early start tomorrow morning. Okay. As soon as he dropped the time, 7:15 a.m. Mississippi time, I go, you crackhead. How is it night if it's morning already, 7:15 a.m.? See, that's the problem. When you're dealing with a crackhead, that's the response you're going to get from a crackhead. And me and Mr. Shelton will go back and forth. He's a definition of a crackhead. But before that, I said, listen, what if it's nighttime? You don't go to sleep. You're a flipping owl. Don't lie. And then he said, oh, I'm a pimp. I go, yeah, okay. Pimp don't go to sleep. He said, I'm a pimp. I go, pimp don't go to sleep. Pimps stay awake all night long, washing their money, making sure there's no loose change. Because we know what happens when the pimp sees a loose change. Oh, hell break down loose. Everything turns upside down. But his quote, his favorite quote is, some other time. Some other time. I said, okay, some other time then. He ducked me. He's a coward. That's what it is. But yeah, I was saying to everybody, I already roasted him, you know. But Canelo Alvarez, hey, it's gonna be it's gonna be a hard fight. You know, I know everybody overlooking Jermell Charlo versus Canelo. Anything can happen. It'd be a huge fight. I mean, it's not the fight that we were asking, not looking for, but it was a bombshell. It came out of the woodworks, out of nowhere. But hey, the fight's already happening in September 30th, and let's see what happens. Things can change, you know, because we know Jermell Charlo. There's no in hell Jermell Charlo is going to go back down. Let's face it. From moving up to 2 weight class to 168 and then going back down to 154, man, that's gonna just flipping put a toll in your weight and exhaust yourself just to make that weight. You know, maybe after 168 he might move back, maybe go back down to 160 max. But hey, if he goes back down to 154 after Canelo's fight, and then you got Jermell Charlo versus Terence Crawford, oof, that's another bomb burner. Trust me, that's going to be another big fight, another big payday. But we know Terence Crawford looking for a big payday. Terence Crawford, you could move up to 154 after you demolish Errol Spence again in a rematch. Hey, you got Team Zoo waiting in line. He's another big money fight. He's a stardom in Australia. He's the king over there. He sells out tickets. He packs out the arena. Why not? I understand he's got 2 people in his mind and he's having a sleepless night. He's got Jermell Charlo and Canelo. Those are the 2 names that he's got focused on. Those are the 2 people that he's having a sleepless night. And the big money fight we know is none other than Canelo Alvarez. But Johnny, that's not an easy fight. Has he got a chance against Canelo? Absolutely. But it's not easy. It's not one of them easy walk in the park, bro. Exactly. It's true. It's true. I mean, if Bud was in that position instead of Jermell Charlo, oof, I don't know. Hey, I like Jermell Charlo, and I said it, Johnny. Jermell, out of the 2 brothers, he picked Jermell Charlo, and let's face it, everybody was shocked, right? But then it took a while. Everybody digested, and it sunk in, and they realized, you know what? Jermell Charlo is a better fighter than his older brother. Because face it, his older brother's been inactive for far too long. So has Jermell Charlo, but Jermell is more fundamentally a better fighter. And he has got the shot. I know everybody's moaning, blaming Canelo. Oh, he's a smaller fighter. But realistically, Jermell is taller. He's bigger. He's got the longer reach. He's got the height. But the outcome, we don't know yet. But we heard a lot of people say Canelo's going to go in there and knock him out silly. But guess what? Jermell Charlo also got beard on him. Jermell Charlo has never been knocked out before or knocked down before. Hey, Johnny, my man Durang, Durang. You know the okay. I fuck with Rapstar. The only problem is, Johnny, is the time that he comes on, bro. Cause I know Rapstar works from home, and he could do that, bro. He could work from home, and he could start his live as well at the same time, bro. And then he disappears from his screen to continue what he's doing, bro. So by the time I'm awake, I come probably halfway or towards the end, bro. You know, and most of the time, bro, I love going playback. I love hitting playback. So I'm waking up halfway, I'm in the comment, or I'm getting ready to go to work. That's the problem, bro. And I know Rapstar comes on a certain time to cater to US time. You know, when you guys are wide awake. But hey, I have less people coming on my channel, and I'm more than happy, bro. You know, I'm not one of those guys gonna be begging and prodding and, you know, shine my flipping channels out there, you know, do a publicity. Hey guys, hey, make sure, man, come to my channel, man. You know, hey, here's my link. Make sure subscribe to my channel. I'm not like that. I'm the realest, bro. Realest mofo out there. I prefer people to find me, you know. I'm not one of those guys. I'm gonna beg. Johnny, you know how I am, bro. Now this is me. Forget the entertainment part. This is me now, real here now, bro. I'm not gonna be one of those ones begging for subs, bro. You know, I don't beg for subs. I don't care about the subs. I don't care about the views, right? Because I do this as a hobby on the side. You know, just give my input on it. You know, give my input, what I feel, how I think. A lot of people have different views and opinions. Some's gonna agree, some gonna disagree. But guess what, Johnny? The one thing that we have in common that we love the most is boxing, bro. That's the unity. That's what unites us, bro. We love boxing. We love the Viva Mexico. And that's when we come together. You see, you know, when you go to gym, when you're training, pumping those irons, the bars, the dumbbells, you name it, bro. You don't know anybody, right? When you go inside. But bro, the minute you need a spot, you need help, you could call any random guy to give you a spot, right? They are more than happy to come and help you. See, gym is another place you could go inside, bro, and you become a family. That's amazing. And every day of the week, you start seeing the same person every day of the week. And guess what? You become a training partner. You might exchange numbers. Hey, what day you coming in next, bro? I like your training method. I love to train with you. You start, you know, exchanging numbers. That's the beauty of the gym, bro. Johnny Durag, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. 1K almost, man. 1K almost, you know. But I'll be real with you. A lot of time I do shorts video, bro. So the real ones are on the chat. People like you, Johnny, Mr. Shelton, one of the LDBC members, and I have a few other guys coming in here on my channel. I think it all depends on the timing as well, Johnny. The fake ones, I'm gonna be honest, bro. My fake subscribers are the one who subscribe to my shorts videos. Because if you look at my shorts video, I do a lot of shorts video as well. So I try to, you know, mix and match, Johnny. Try to do a bit different, you know, just to stay, you know, relevant, you know, so at least I'm not away from the flipping YouTube. You know, if I'm working, I try to do a short video, let people know that I'm here. So those are fake subscribers, bro. Let's face it. People who does a lot of short videos and they have nothing but huge, let's say a huge sub. A lot of people might have subbed to the channels a lot of time, bro, but you won't see it translate into a panel. You won't see those number of people have subscribed to you. You won't see them come to your channel, bro, or on your panel. You will realize that, Johnny. So sometimes you can see the numbers. So I keep it real, bro. I've seen a lot of big channels, right? They got massive subscribers, but guess what? They have done tons of short videos to get the numbers up. But when they do live stream, bro, you see how many people come on the chat and hop on the panel. So the numbers don't add up. So my real ones, people like you, Johnny, that comes on the chat and show me nothing but love. Those what I call and consider my real ones. People like you, Johnny, and UGC, LDBC. You know, I got other LDBC, you know, UGC members. But again, a lot of people, bro, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. Me personally, Johnny, I am more than happy. Hey, listen, I'm happy to have 1 or 2 people on my chat, bro. Because you know what? I could talk for the world. I could talk for the king and the queen. Because if you're that type of guy who loves talking and you're very a sociable guy and very approachable at the same time, see, that's me, bro. I love interacting in my daily life, bro. I love interacting, I love socializing. I'm a very talkative guy. I'm so easy laid back and I'm very approachable. I'm an extrovert, bro. That's the key. I'm the extrovert. Exactly, Johnny. See, people don't use their brains, bro. They can't comprehend from being real and not being real, bro. At the end of the day, be honest to yourself. Be honest to yourself. Look, you don't need to go far. Yeah? Look at big platforms like Boxing Voice. Look at big platform like, you know, Fanny Nanny. Yeah? Fanny Nanny. You know who I'm talking about, Fanny Nanny. Look at the platforms like that egotistical guy. You know, boxing, you know, ego. They got big platforms, big channels. They got wide audience. But look how many people come on the channels. You might have 200, 300, 400 people, you know, depending who you're talking about, who's relevant. So there's ways around it, bro. There's loads of loopholes. But the question is, would those shorts help you monetize your channel? And like me personally, bro, I don't care about the monetization, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. But again, I like what I do. You know, if I could reach to 1,000 soon, I'm happy, bro. At least that people can see me. At least people know who I am and I'm around, you know, just keeping myself relevant to people. So at least people know who I am. Oh, it's Boxing Antic. Oh, yeah, I've seen him around other channels. I only fuck with certain channels. And you got a lot of, I'll be honest with you, Johnny, you got a lot of bad buddies out there now. Bad buddies channels out there that I am subscribed to. But then it gets to a point. I understand what you're doing. I understand you're riding for Terence Crawford. You're not riding him. I understand you're thinking, you know what? Terence Bud Crawford deserves all the shine he gets, and we're gonna protect him. Yeah, some channels, I know certain channels, you know, they riding with Bud Crawford because why? Because they're from Omaha, Nebraska. I understand, but bro, it gets to a point. It gets too much. I know what you're doing. You're showing the limelight, the light camera action. You're flicking the cameras day in and day out. That he's never had, that he's never got the shine before. So you people are doing it for Terence Bud Crawford. But guess what? Terence Crawford don't need you doing that now, because Terence Crawford doing it himself. Terence Crawford's the one making the moves. He's shaking. He's going to every single panel now. Everybody's listening to him now. He wants Canelo Alvarez. That's what he said from his mouth recently. So sometimes it gets too much, bro. And I'm like, is that all you guys going to be talking about? Terence, Crawford. Because there's so many other fights out there. There's so many other fights can be made, and the fights are happening out there. They're not getting the time of the day. They're not getting any shine, bro. But listen, let's face it. I know. Naue anyway. How do you pronounce this Japanese 4-foot guy, man? Naue anyway. Let's just say anyway. When his fight against Stephen Fulton, it was a build-up, right? It was a nice little build-up to Crawford. Bro, even that fight went under the rug, bro. Even that didn't get enough publicity. Enough trailers. But that fight was for the purists and for the hardcore. So everybody was saving the energy, being conservative, you know, waiting for the build-up, the mega fight against Crawford and Terence Crawford and Spence, bro. I understand that. But come on, bro. There's so many other fights out there. But that's the thing, Johnny. I completely agree, bro. Hey, Johnny, I could do that. Listen, I could easily do that. Just talk about one person. I could pick AJ, grill him, roast him, and throw him in the dirt and keep making bloody videos about, you know, AJ, Anthony Joshua. Or I could keep on making, you know, flipping videos about Terence or Errol Spence Jr. or Canelo Alvarez or Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. You know, people like Hergovich. And let's face it, even if I was speak on Hergovich, bro, nobody know who Hergovich is, because Hergovich ain't out there like that. Nobody's gonna be interested. That's the worst part. You got Jusillian Shite, aka Dillian White. You know, we know he got Pop Day recently. So that's what people are doing. And that's the thing. That's the ammo. They know how to build a channel. They're hustling on one particular fighter, bro. It all depends on the algorithm, what's gonna pick up, who's more popular, who's trending. So they're gonna speak on it. Right? So yeah, you might see me, Johnny, on my few live talking maybe about Terence, Spence, or Crawford, but it's what's, you know, the streets are talking about now. that's a crazy thing. We call it YouTube streets. It's what people are talking. It's what's popping, what's trending, what's showing up on the algorithm. You know, hey, you can even talk about Derek James. Even he's trending now due to his game plan. The preparation he's done for Errol Spence Jr. It was absolutely shambolic. Even we knew about, we knew he was the main focus. Derek James. Everybody was focusing on him, bro, that night against AJ. Everybody wanted to know what kind of adjustments, what kind of game plan, what kind of advice and instruction he has given to AJ. Because let's face it, bro. Once you're one of the big star, Errol Spence Jr. lost that fight. AJ is the type of guy, he'll be observing, bro. He'll be looking. He'll be looking, and he knows deep down, bro. He's not going to say it publicly. He'll be watching from far and saying to himself, bruh, that fight was one way only. Terence literally bullied him. There's no game plan, bro. So AJ's the type of guy, he's going to look at himself and think to himself, okay, but you know what, I'm in a position now. Before, when I joined in with Derek James' team, obviously I had to listen to Derek James. I didn't know what to expect. Derek James is a hard hitter. Derek James don't take no BS. Derek James comes across like very strong mentally and focusedly. He's very stern. It's his way or the highway. So you had to kind of like, okay, listen, right? Because he's the main guy. He was the talk of the town, a two-time trainer of the year. So you had to take the orders from him until you actually find out later on, like we've seen what happened against Errol Spence Jr. and Terence. Now, bro, I'll be in the position I say, listen, Derek, don't give me that nah thing. Don't give me that BS, bro. Yeah? I'm in a position now. I could dump you and go to someone else. I've seen it now from my own two eyes. I've seen it in my 4K TV live from my home. The fight went one way. The whole world even seen it and said it. It was one way only. And that was one way to Omaha, Nebraska. The strap was going. There were like speculations and rumors. AJ wanted to go to Omaha, join BOMAC. There's also a speculations and rumors that I don't know yet if it's true, that Chris Eubank Jr. wants to go and train with BOMAC. BOMAC, the AK Fat Mac, he is the superior. He is the talk of the town right now. I remember Derek James was saying, where's your double-edged Cheetos, Fat Mac? You look like you're out of breath, out of oxygen. Go get your Cheetos and come back to me. But guess what, bro? Fat Mac ate a dozen of Cheetos that night. He had a dozen of Cheetos that night, bro. Even flaming hot and cheesy cheese. Double cheese, triple cheese on top. And he smothered Derek James' face with nothing but flipping Cheetos. And he told Derek James, ha ha, guess who's laughing now? Skinny Mac. I'm the Fat Mac. What are you, Bold Mac? I'm running now to Omaha with my Cheetos. And guess where they are? They're hiding. They're under my stomach. Woo! He's running now with Cheetos. So kudos to Fat Mac. Fat Mac was well prepared with the game plan Terence Crawford knew what he was doing. And you know what? Exactly, Johnny. Forget 300 pound, bro. Motherfucker weighs 500 to 600 pounds. Right now, he could be 800 pound right now, bro. Even if he's 800 pound, bro, he could be sitting in his wheelchair doing nothing and observe everything with his 2 eyes, bro, and Cheetos on his lap and giving instruction, telling Terence Crawford what to do and what not to do. They got 3 people in the camp, bro. 3 people preparing Terence Crawford. Because we know Fat Mac don't have 4 eyes. He's only got 2 eyes, bro. So if he's literally going down, you know, flipping, putting his hand down his bloody Cheetos, you know how you look down and you're looking for your Cheetos, the best one to pick. So he might have missed something, but guess what? He's got Redman in his corner. He'd be spotting Terence. Oh, Terence, don't do that. Do it like this. Do it that way. Okay, I want you to throw combinations. 1, 2, then go up, go down. So he's got Redman there on his side to watch over Fat Mac. And that's called teamwork, a team ethic. They got a strong bond. Derek James, he's egotistical bullhead. All he does, wake up first thing in the morning, bro. Look for his flipping cocoa bar and slap some cream on his flipping shiny head. Long as it's looking shiny. Long as the sun is reflecting his flipping bald head. He don't believe in 2 or 3 coach or trainers on his side. He wants to be the man. He wants to be one and only, taking the responsibility. He wants to be the only guy come through the tunnel. So everyone start praising him. Hey, hey. Woo, woo, Derek is the man. Whoa, cocoa butter. Woo, Derek. Woo. Nobody else. You can't mention nobody else's name apart from Derek James. And man, the more I think about it, the more the analyst, the whole situation and analyze the whole situation, bro. The build up, the Showtime video clips. He wasn't doing much with Errol Spence Jr. A bit of pad work, no head movements. It was just throwing jabs and jabs and jabs. It's like almost Derek James told him to stay robotic. Be a stiff flipping statue, like a Statue of Liberty. You don't need to do too much. But guess what? Everybody's scratching their head. Maybe, you know what? Derek James and Errol Spence don't want to give out the game plans. They don't want to show too much. They don't want to leak even that tiny bit of secret out. But bro, that turned upside down, bro. There was nothing on that night. Errol Spence took that much beating in his lifetime. He's never had that kind of beating in his lifetime like this, bro. Everyone would say, you know what, Errol Spence, you need to retire. And that's what Derek James made that happen, right? Made Spence for him to happen. For that to happen to Errol Spence Jr. That was all on flipping Derek James, bro. You want to see your fighter go out like this and get peppered all night long? with 3 or 4 knockdown. You even had the doctors come in the ring to check up on Errol Spence Jr. You put your fighter in a high risk and vulnerable situation. It was all on you, Derek James. It was all on you. Now I'm thinking 2-time trainer of the year. Everyone's thinking now, scratching their head. He don't deserve to be 2-time trainer of the year. And let's face it, AJ, his last fight against Robert Helenius, AJ looks, oh my days. AJ wasn't AJ anymore. It felt like he was clone. He tried to be someone that he ain't. Pretending to be someone that you never, ever had the experience or had to do in your lifetime, bro. Someone like, I don't know, trying to be like Muhammad Ali, RIP. Try and be someone like Tyson Fury. Because we know Tyson Fury is a slick boxer with a high ring IQ. He's not a knockout artist. So we know about Tyson Fury, how he fights. You know, you try and be someone that you ain't. I was flabbergasted, bro. I was flabbergasted. And you know what? Deep down, yeah, I'll be honest. Now, whenever AJ fights, bro, I do bet against AJ. Even though I know AJ might win, but I know AJ is not the same guy anymore. That's why I always bet against him. Because you can make more money with another guy. Trust me. AJ is the type of guy he will lose all the money for you. AJ is not going to win you any money anymore. He doesn't have a dog in him, bro. AJ is finished, bro. Do I see him coming a champion again? A 3-time unified champion? I don't see that happening anytime soon. I don't even see that at all, bro. Because you got all the youngsters that are coming up now. And they're preying on Anthony Joshua. I'm telling you. AJ's fans are going crazy. Just like Spence fan.
This is all I got.
Trust me, bro. But at the end of the day, they could easily, Terence Crawford, he's got options now. He can fight, you know, Bruce Ennis. He's got option. Stanionis, Thurman. Hey, even if he goes to 154, hey, Jermell Charlo is busy. Like Jermell Charlo said to Terence Crawford, fucking leave me alone. I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy training, preparing for the biggest fight against Canelo. Terence, you can fight Team Zoo, the Australian half kangaroo eater. He's a cash cow in Australia. He puts bum on the seat. You want big money? That's your big money. I understand you're getting old. You're 35. You're going to be 36 very soon. I understand that. Some people will argue he hasn't cleared the 147 division yet. You still got people like Stanionis. You got Bu Ennis, Thurman. You know, there's other potential fights out there. And we know Terence not going to give a second look to Thurman. But that could be a potentially another big money fight. Because you know, Thurman can sell horse shit, bro. Thurman is a bit like Eddie Hearn, bro. Yeah? He could literally pile up, pile of doo-doo out of his ass, bro, and sell it to flipping Saudi Arabia, bro. Or Dubai. And turn that into a gold. Because Thurman's got the gift of the gab. He could talk on the mic. He could sell the fight. He could put bum on the seat, bro. He's good with the mic. Terence, you don't need to do anything. Just stay quiet behind the mic and let Thurman do all the work. But you don't want to give him no chance. It's a blueprint. Like how he didn't give chance to Errol Spence Jr. So Errol Spence kind of booted him out and told him, take the back door. Because I ain't giving you no more chances. I'm not giving you that shine anymore. Make sure, guys, subscribe to my channel, hit the like, and always share my content, man. You understand? And smash it. Smash the shit out of it. And also hit the playback, gang. Everybody already talking about this next upcoming fight against Canelo. It could be a dangerous move. You know, you want to move up to 168. I mean, that's a lot of weight that you're gonna pack on. You might look a bit jelly at the bottom. You know, the explosiveness might not be there. It might slow you down. You're not going to generate enough power as is because it's going to slow you down. Because there's weight class for a reason. There's weight limit for a reason. Have you seen the size of Canelo's neck, bro? Man's got a pit bull neck. How are you going to knock Canelo down? Tell me. Those avalanche neck he's got. Nobody to this day tried to knock Canelo down. Canelo just takes them and just brushes it off. It's like he just moves his head to one way. He's like, yeah, is that all you got? Come on. You want payday? Come on, show me. I'll show you. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. I know you want payday. Payday. Even Canelo going to interviews, doing shows. He was in a breakfast club. Even they asked him questions. Would you ever contemplate fighting Terence Crawford? Canelo said, I will. Why not? I will. But guess what, though? I'm not coming down because it's impossible for me to come down. I don't care if he's a king of 147 and he's a two-time undisputed champion of the world. I don't care. I don't look at that. But guess what? Everybody's calling my name. I am the Mexican king. I am everybody's breadwinner. Everybody wants to eat from me. So you come to my division. You gotta put the weight on. Whatever you need to do, however you do it, you need to pack the weights. and come to my kingdom. 168. You want to be that dog? Show me how much of a balls of steels you got, Terence Crawford. But let me tell you something, Terence. I don't do no catchweight. Oh no, 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 no. Not for you, not for anybody. I know Terence Crawford didn't mention about the catchweight, but hey, he ain't doing no catchweight. Make sure subscribe to my channel, hit the likes and share my content. Yeah, stop being a hater, man. Stop being a hater, and always hit the playback gang. Yeah, this is my take on it. Everybody's going to be running wild now. Everybody's going to be clamoring. Oh, bloody hell, this came out of the woodworks all of a sudden. Oh, guess what? Terence Crawford's going to beat Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is slowing down. He's nothing anymore. He's only got a few fights. He's going to retire. Oh, no, not so soon. Not so soon. Not so soon. Despite what you guys might say about clenbuterol. The matter of the fact is, everybody wants to face Canelo. Nello, where are you? Where are you? I want to face you. Hey, if I was in that position, I'd probably do the same. Because he's my meal ticket. Just like everybody wants to face AJ. He's my meal ticket. He's the one that's going to put me in a position that I'm going to be eating and I'm going to be good for the rest of my life. It's that generation of wealth. Don't ask me. Ask Robert Helenius. Not even a million years, bro, he would ever thought he'd be in this position. In short notice, AJ picks Robert Helenius. Bro, can you imagine? Helenius was rubbing his hand, bro. He's probably thinking, I can't wait for his payday. I can't wait because you know what? Once I go back to Norway, I'm going to get myself another tattoo because I'll have enough money to buy another tattoo. And we know Anthony Joshua is in a position that is very timid. So they couldn't take a risk anymore with him. They wasn't going to put against Andy Ruiz again, even though Andy Ruiz ducked Deontay Wilder. But he was happy, go Larry. He was more than happy to step in and say, hey, I am Andy Ruiz, I am ready. Pick me, AJ. Pick me. And Johnny, Helenius gets all the big money fights. Absolutely right, bro. So can we say and agree, bro? He's got his business hat on. Of all people, Johnny, Helenius, the smart one, he got the business hat on. I mean, he made good money against Adam Kunowski. Everybody doubted him. Adam Kunowski was the up and coming, supposedly the guy at PBC. He lost, not once, but twice. And then, obviously, I think he had a fight in between. I can't remember. And then he fights his former sparring partner, Robert Deontay Wilder. Bro, that's another money fight. And then, just before he fought AJ that week before, he had a fight. He knocked the guy out in 7 days short notice or so. Eddie gets on the phone. How you doing, Robert Helenis? You right, mate? How you doing? Yeah, I'm Eddie Hearn from Matchroom. I also represent, the zone. You know who I am. Helenis, oh, I work here. Yeah. I was just wondering, we all heard the stories, between Jucilian and him and his needles, the horse tranquilizer, a couple of shots he took up his ass, came negative, positive. So he's under investigations. So he missed out a big money, another big bag. So his career is in a jeopardy at the moment. In fact, his career could be over. How would you like to step in, Robert Hellenius, to fight Anthony Joshua? Bro, can you imagine Robert Hellenius sat on the table and he got a massive jug of flipping beer and clamoring, cheering with all the Vikings. I'll fight AJ. Yeah. Bro, he's got the business hat on. Okay, he might have lost a bit of step. But bro, he was a smart one to step in. He could have easily said, no, I'm not stepping in. You're only going to pay me, let's just say, for example, I don't know, 500,000 or even 800,000. He could have easily said, nah, Eddie, at least pay me 500,000. Or, 1.5 million at least. Or million. No, it doesn't matter what you get. Because you're still eating good. You're still going to be living good. Because you take that UK money back to Norway, bro, change that into their currency. Bro, you're rich as heck, bro. You're living the life. You're living in a mansion. Like, you're living there like a billionaire. Respect, man, Johnny. I appreciate that, bro. And showing nothing but love, man. And yo, Johnny, man, you need to hop on the panel next time, bro. If you're available. If you can, don't be shy, man. Don't be shy. I'm gonna start opening up a panel, start getting people's views and opinions. That's what I love to do, man. Talk to people. It's all about interacting, man. Get along with the brothers, and just chop it up, man. And I'm gonna be doing, before you go, Johnny. I think this week sometime I'm gonna get TBS, the boxing scientist. I'm gonna start doing interviews. Start showing some, shine, light up their channels and get their inside, the perspective, side of views. And you know what? Just a normal basic interviews I'm going to be doing. Appreciate that. I'll be off too, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit the like, and always share my content, man. And I appreciate everyone's coming in, showing me nothing but love and support and respect to my channel. I'm ever so grateful. Johnny, UGC, the LWC, Mr. Shelton, people came in. Yo, it's boxing antics. I'll be back next time with another live. I'm out. Bless family.